Yo, what up, man? Chris, I'm about checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button, subscribe button, and I appreciate all the support, man. Serius Jones versus Geechi Gotti. It is in the bottom of the third, man. I'm not even watching Geechi's third round. Like he pretty much already won this battle, won the first 2 rounds. Jones is getting booed currently in his third round right now, doing these crazy ass long stories people don't even care about.
I said I wasn't going to speak on this, but now I'm going to get you. Remember in LA, that weird nigga making noises with you if y'all watch the Swap and JC battle? I'm yelling, shut the fuck up to a nigga in the crowd. I was more than pissed too. Told him, catch me outside. Wanted to do him bad, baby, avoiding issues. Came up to me like he only a fan, cuz. Hello?
Let me tell you how bad this is, right? First of all, Geechi just lost last year at Homecoming. Geechi is a West Coast dude, battling a dude that is basically from Jersey, which is like right over the bridge. You know what I'm saying? Very close to New York, like probably 20, 30 minutes once you go across the bridge or through the tunnel or whatever the case. And he is coming out of jail, my nigga. Like normally coming out of jail, niggas is like, oh, you know, free Jones. We're glad to see you home. You know what I'm saying? We can't wait to see you on that stage. You normally always have some advantage when you come from that type of situation into your first battle. And he's up there getting cooked, bro. He is up there getting cooked. Jones, in my opinion, was a Fight Club champ. He should be where Mook and Lux is at. He should be there. I don't know what happened. He battled Clips of Summer Madness 2. He had one of the wackest second rounds in battle rap history. But the battle was still like somewhat debatable or whatever because Clips was kind of bullshitting a little bit that battle, even though I always gave Clips that battle 2-1. And I feel like Jones' career, him going to King of the Dot and then RBE and bouncing around, for whatever reason, he somewhat oversaturated himself as a legend. I feel like that's something Jay Mills is doing now. If they had kept their ability to kind of out of sight, out of mind, you could always kind of keep your dollars high. Because if I ask you how many battles Jones lost, it's not a lot. But when you do things that other vets don't do, you hop into tournaments and you battle on King of the Dot for you know, $3,500, $4,500, these low amounts of money, it's hard for you to command big money from leagues. So what happened is the Mook and Lux, they sit back and chill. They rest on their wins. They build up the ability for fans to want them back, and then they come back and get 20 and 30,000 to battle. And Jones, in my opinion, is still fighting to get 10K. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting to still get 10K. And we looking at Mook, and you might say, damn, maybe Mook is getting 80 to 90 to 100K to battle. Lux might get 100K to battle, whatever. Jones should be right up there with them. But sometimes the steps you take in battle rap, it's just kind of like whatever the moves you make, it kind of puts you in a particular situation. And this right here, this nigga is never going to be able to command this kind of money. This nigga is getting 30 in his hometown. I mean, in his region right now. First round, bro. And another thing, let me say this. Mav being at this battle really fucked Jones up. Like, Mav is up there with the Gavinci shit on, the fucking Gucci shit. I mean, that podcast money must be crazy. That podcast money must be crazy up there with all these goddamn 4 and 5 designers on, big ass fur coat looking like goddamn one of Swamp's raccoons and shit. This is what Mav is up there. Then Smack has a nigga flip the coin, right? This nigga literally just knocked you out like a few years ago. He flipping the coin, and Mav was kind of trolling him a little bit because even when I think Jones started out with kind of like a Mav angle, like, oh yeah, you know, ever since I got knocked out and did this and got the staples or whatever, you got shot and you ain't even, why don't you go rebuttal the nigga that put rounds in you and all that. Mav is on the side going, woo.
Got shots in you, and you taking shots at me? Nigga, grab a gun and go rebuttal all of those rounds.
Bro, he had some hair schemes that was cool. He had some Remy shit that was all right. It wasn't really nothing crazy. I don't want to play Jones like he was just trash. It's just for whatever, I feel like he's a little bit outdated. He had an easy pap smear bar. So a lot of niggas with easy bars in the last URL event, the last caffeine event, and this one. It's like every caffeine event, Easy probably has like 3 or 4 bars. I think Hustle or somebody else said something about Easy. That was pretty much his first round. It was nothing crazy. And then he, at the end of the round, he's like, yeah, that's how you set it off. I'm like, bro, your round wasn't even crazy. Geechi comes back. He has this crazy bar about you got knocked out that was the last time we seen you hit the woo talking about the whole,
All he said was he popped smoke for pop smoke, and your weird ass just popped out. I was confused because the last time you was on that stage and you hit the woo, you got knocked out.
Pop smoke shit he did on. Oh, that was the battle. That right there was literally the round. Just that quick, that was the round. And Mav face during that part was crazy too. That shit was crazy. He had a legendary sock McFoley bar. He got into this little flow and then he started talking about the day I settle. It'll take a day to settle on some Diddy shit. That shit was fire. Can't be serious because he didn't have a straight face. That setup was fire. Bro, he had a lot of serious flips and they was nice. So easily Geechi wins the first round. Round two, Jones has still got the hair shit angles, the head behind the tree angles. He went through this whole little gang banging training. Like, yeah, you probably went to like, hey, little nuts. And he starts going through that. That shit was very blah. Like, it didn't really have nothing to it. He's just rapping, but he's not saying nothing. He did have a nice bar when he says, if I give you blue tip.
Plugs all around your house with extensions. It ain't Christmas lights. FN shoot 5.56s, right? So if I give you some blue tips, it ain't Crip advice. You old.
It ain't Crip advice. I do like that when he was talking about the whole gun shit he was talking about. The nigga told Geechi he looked ticklish. Like, I'm like, bro, you not winning no battles in New York telling a nigga he looked ticklish.
Fuck type of shit is this? You a friendly Crip. You look ticklish and I'm too meticulous. I don't want to hear that.
I beat niggas and bitches. I'm like Candy. I'm like Mike and Ike. Mike Tyson and Ike Turner. Like, it was all right. Then he got booed. Then he got booed in the second round. Round two, Geechi starts talking about how Jones is finally like one of these, you know, trying to be woke and all this other stuff and trying to be alert on what's going on with the culture. Math knocked you out and you finally got woke.
Bitch, I would have a hospital telling your people they can't do nothing more. Bitch, I had your vital signs looking like an underscore. Bitch, I had them trying to figure out who shot you like that Biggie hit. Bitch, I will have your mama's stomach and knots. It'll take a day to settle on some Diddy shit. I'm really... But I do remember that bitch you had named Barbie around the time you battled Math, and she thought you was the hardest too. She used to cry every night because you would beat her ass, and she wanted to leave, but it was hard to do. Until that moment she seen that nigga fire your grill up, and that was barbecue. Nigga, she got on. Nigga, she got... I'm like, where the fuck is you born, dog? You supposed to be from Jersey. How come you don't be repping your section? Trying to hang with them Harlem niggas, but they wouldn't respect them. Every time you came to New York, these niggas constantly pressed them. He got tired of standing alone, so he started moving with the wolves for protection. Hey, you know it's right. After you got your ass whooped, what's the first thing you do after you get a black eye? You go get ice. Hey.
Wins the second round. I don't know what happened in the third, but Geechi, in my opinion, I'm seeing all these 3 zeros right here. So Geechi clearly got 30. Everybody cleared 30, dirty 30. Like, I'm just looking like his soul was taking Jones Jones got 30. Look at this. This is all you see. You know what I'm saying? This is all you see. And this is his coming back from jail, coming back to battle rap. And after a long time, if you can't win a situation like this, where you was locked up for a few months and get out, just you coming out of jail should be enough to get you around. And I'm like, you still get 30. So Geechi reminding people who he is. And bad loss for Jones, bro. Bad loss for Jones. Jones actually should have battled on Max Out. And this is kind of like how he didn't want to battle at Max Out, didn't want to take the money, felt like the money wasn't good enough, and jumps on this card. Now, at Max Out, it would have been, instead of Arson B Magic, it would have been Serius Jones and B Magic. And maybe Serius Jones would have done all right in the blue room. Smaller setting, smaller room. B Magic is not as good of a battle rapper as Geechi at this moment. He might have been able to do all right. But he doesn't do the battle, gives a too high of a price. ARP is like, nah, we good. We're not paying that price. And then Jones hops on Homecoming and gets 30. That's just how crazy shit is. You'll be looking at him a lot different. He go to the blue room. He has a good battle. Everybody's like, yeah, Jones is back. Jones is back. He did his thing, man. He parlays that into bigger paydays and more RBE paydays as well, either or. But instead, comes here and gets 30 in his backyard. And now his stock is like super low now. Now that money that he turned down from ARP, he can't get that kind of money right now with the stock he did now. Life is about decisions, bro. And he really needed probably a different setting to kind of set it off. But he didn't want to do the battle. And he was lucky ARP even offered him that battle, considering that whole Cartoon Jones shit that was going on or whatever. He lucky to even get back on RBE platform. But it was a chess move. You could have got back on RBE, had RBE also and URL and an easier setting to battle in. The Blue Room is an easier setting for you to battle in. You come up here, coming in New York and get your ass cooked. This shit crazy.
Chris, bias. Man, subscribe to the channel, man. Don't be a hater your whole life. Chris, bias.